Hi, my name's Marion Rose and welcome to another little mini snippet of Love Being a Woman. Today I want to talk about that challenge that we can sometimes have as women about wanting what we want and having what we have. I have a saying that goes, want what you want and love what you have. Because sometimes, depending on what paradigm you buy into or what spiritual beliefs that you have or what personal development you've done, we can have all these different perspectives like I shouldn't want what I want, I should accept what I have, I should be really grateful for what I've got. And there's this tension, isn't there? It's like how can I have both of these? How can I be really grateful for what I have and to really honor that and how amazing it is, but how can I also want what I want and really desire what I desire? And I really invite you to have both of those, to really want what you want and to love what you have. So I'd love to invite you just for today, just to really feel into this and to really hold both of these for yourself. So even right now, you might want to think about your desires. There's something you've been wanting for some time now, isn't there? There's something that's been calling you. And it could be anything from a delicious meal or a holiday or sharing a gift of yours with the world. It might be writing a blog or writing a book or dancing or singing or sharing something that's bubbling away in your soul that just is longing to be shared. And I really want to invite you just to listen to that, and rather than brushing it away or kind of thinking you're unreasonable or think of all the reasons why it won't work, is just to really honour that, and as if it was a beautiful little blossom that was just not even a blossom yet, but it was just a little plant that was just coming out of the earth and just starting to peek its head. And whatever stage of this process you're in, I mean, you may have been playing with this for years, or it may be quite new. It may be something that you haven't really acknowledged to yourself yet. It may be something that's kind of wakes you up in the night with this sense of something coming and you haven't really even quite acknowledged it to yourself. Or it may be something you just know you've been wanting for years and you haven't really let yourself really want it. And whatever it is, I just really invite you to hold it and treasure it, because our desires they're our signposts. They're our, I call it their North Star or our Southern Cross, depending where on the planet you are. For me, it's the North Star. It really is what guides us forwards. It helps us make choices, because how do we know where we're going unless we have our desires? Our desires come from the same root as stars. They really are literally our North Star or Southern Cross. They guide us. So I really want to invite you just to spend a few moments right now just listening in to your desires. What is it that you're really wanting? And to let that be like a beacon or a star for you, and to let yourself just to be called by the beauty of that. There's a poem, I think it might be Rumi, and it says, let yourself be called by the beauty of what you really love. So I really want to invite yourself is just to let yourself be pulled and called by that beautiful desire that you have. It's almost like we don't even really have a choice about our desires. They just are. And when we squash them or hide them or pretend they're not there or think they're unreasonable or judge ourselves that we shouldn't have them because we're too young or too old, or we have all these kids, or we're this or we're that doesn't honour the otherness of our desires. So I really want to encourage you to treat them with tenderness, but also know their resilience. They have this resilience because they're just going to keep on calling us, and they're going to keep on calling us. And I want to invite you to hold on the other side is a deep sense of gratitude for all that you do have. There's something that's beautiful. I talk about the sweet spot in life. There's something beautiful to hold both of these. The desire of what you don't have yet, but which calls you forth. And actually, when you get to that desire, there'll be some new desire that calls you forth. That's the nature of life. And so part of that, and part and parcel of that process, is really feeling grateful, allowing ourselves to feel grateful for what we have. And I know sometimes that can be hard when we're going through a hard time. But I know for me, even just taking a moment, even if it's like, oh, I don't want to be grateful for anything because everything just feels so hard at the moment, it's just finding one thing to be grateful for, even in the midst of it. Like I don't know, my car's broken, but well, I'm grateful I've got a car. Or I need to ride on my bike at the moment. Well, I'm grateful I've got legs that work, that can get me there. Or I just, whatever it is, maybe you just had an argument with someone, but at least you have that person in your life. You've had that relationship. Something may have finished, relationship may have ended, but you can choose gratitude for even having that person, that relationship. And this isn't to squash down painful feelings and comfortable feelings. I'm really not advocating that at all. And it may be that gratitude is a small part of really needing to acknowledge pain and grief and loss and whatever else is packaged around that. And there's a real gift in feeling grateful, even in the midst of where there seems to be nothing to be grateful for. So that's my offering for today, to find a place of holding these two and really seeing the beauty that comes with wanting what you want and loving what you have. Thank you so much for listening. My name's Marion Rose and watching, and this is part of a bigger course that I have, which is called Love Being a Woman. If you want to sign up for the interest list or want to find out more, just have a look below. And thank you so much, and lots of love to you.